Hello guys, and welcome to Beijing, China. So guys, I've come to China to see what the everyday life is here. So everything we hear about China on the news, let's be honest, Western news isn't really giving this country the best image. So I decided to come here and actually see what it's like on the ground for the everyday people, see what everyday life is like, what it's like to be a tourist here, you know, because there is a lot of lies being told by media. And let's go and have a walk around Beijing today, get our first impressions, and I'll give you my opinions on how I feel, safety, opportunities here as a tourist, you know, the obvious stuff. Hey guys, so that's something that's pretty obvious here. You're constantly being watched, and there's a big presence of police around the place as well. Now, I'm not really going to film any of that, don't want to draw unnecessary attention, and I don't know if is that a bad thing. You know, it keeps you safe as long as you're doing nothing wrong. I really don't think it's bad, you know. It's great for tourism. You know, last night we went out walking, felt very safe again because of it, you know. So yeah, it's better than certain cities, Western cities. You're walking around and you're constantly looking at your pockets, checking them, making sure that everything's safe, you know. I don't really get that feeling here. So guys, we're in kind of a fancy part of town here now, and while there is a lot of cars on the road, there doesn't seem to be any real standstill traffic jams. And yeah, another thing that's pretty obvious, you don't see any, you know, crazy drivers. There's no horns going off all the time. It's very quiet, you know. No one seems to be getting a bit of road rage there. All quite controlled, you know. It's very impressive actually. Such a big city of 20 million people. Hey guys, so we just decided to walk around a few things. We've come to a famous landmark here, the CCTV building. So this is where they give out the news. Can't actually go inside unfortunately, but if you look up Beijing, this is one of the pictures that probably will pop up here. One thing I'm really admiring is how clean the streets are. So we arrived here last night and I'm really yet to see any real litter lying around the place. And I did quite a bit of walking last night, so yeah, it really opened your eyes again, you know, and probably puts us to shame. Okay guys, we actually just came to this little park here just to chill out for a bit, and there's actually gym machines here, and I actually think you can adjust the weight on a little screen on them, which is quite rare for a park. So let's go over there and check that out. So as you can see, I'm on a shoulder press here, and I actually think this actually like increases the weight for you. So it's just in a little park here, and that's quite neat, isn't it? Usually these you can't really increase the weight, but this is quite cool indeed. Let's see if it actually works. Let's see, is there much difference? Yeah, it does increase the weight for you there, so it actually goes up quite a bit. So that's quite cool. You can get a little workout here in this park. That camera woman there, she's just got a bit too close to me. Sorry about that guys, that's not a nice view. So we just made a little trip over to this like art zone, so check this out here. We got a taxi, and the taxi was about 30 minutes, but it was the equivalent of about €2.50, which is quite cheap. So we got that by the app WeChat. So taxis should take cash here if you have the right amount. They may not have change, but WeChat and Alipay is how you pay for a lot of stuff here in China. So you can download that before you get here and connect like your bank to it. Just do your research on if you need like a particular bank account. Maybe you need a Chinese bank account. the person I'm with is from Hong Kong, so I got all that sorted for me. I was actually lucky enough, because I'm terrible with stuff like that. So just do your research. WeChat, Alipay, make sure you've everything done before you get here, and just make it a lot easier. Scan the barcode, pay for things, and yeah, you should be flying. Alright guys, so it's night time here in Beijing, and we're on Wanfuting Street. So I heard there's a bit of a night market here, and we're going to go and check that out. I've came with an empty stomach, so let's hope we try out some local foods. That's what I'm hoping for, really, a good selection, and let's see what we make of it. It's a big shopping street as well, so as you can see, it's very well lit up there, so let's go and explore this. Guys, we just found this little place here. We're going to go in, start off with some noodles, hopefully. So we're just looking at the different options here now. Don't want to fill up too much because I want to save room for something else. Hey guys, we just got the beef noodles here. Kept it safe. Try a little taste here. I'm very bad using chopsticks as well, so terrible at it. This might be oil. Noodles are good. Very nice. Let's try and get a bit of beef. Yeah. Very tasty. Noodles went down quite well. Did take me a bit of time to eat them with the chopsticks, but we're back out into the main square again. As you can see, this place is huge and people everywhere. So now we are going to go and look for something for dessert now, something sweet. So let's go to this place over here and see what is inside. Let's see, any different snacks. So I have a friend back home. I know he'd be in heaven here. I think we all know. He knows who I'm talking about if he's watching this. This space is actually massive. I didn't think it'd be this big inside. So different stuff. I wouldn't even know what half this stuff is, to be honest. I'm just kind of looking for a bit of chocolate or something like that. All different. So guys, we're going to try this. It is local pastry. Just one. Okay guys, so this is the local pastry we picked up, and we're going to share it here. The person I'm with doesn't want to be on camera, so to be honest, it looked nice, but then cut it open and I don't think I'm going to like it, so we're probably going to have to go back in and try something else, but we'll try this first. I don't think I'm going to like it. Just take one bite. No. It's not for me. No, the texture of it, no, it was just a little bit rough for me. It's just not my type of thing. I'm not looking for something that I can just barely eat. I want something that I can, you know, really enjoy, dive into without having to struggle, you know. A load of those kind of treat shops here as well, so spoiled for choice. Yeah, so I picked up some chocolates. I'll show you them when I'm back at the hotel. Yeah, there was one of those, you know, it's like the world's smelliest fruit, and that was an option there as well, to have in like a rocky road thing. I was going to try it, and it says no, better not push the boundaries too much. I think one's enough. But yeah, walking home at night here, there's still plenty of people about actually. and a big presence again, as I said earlier. So yeah, you're quite safe here. I think nothing's really going to happen to you. Still quite hungry, so let's hope we see a place on the way home. Yeah, so back at the hotel now. This is what I got. This is like coconut flavour. I got a lot of these obviously, and Oreos. There's some just ordinary brownie type of ones. Picked up some chicken at the side of the road. Pretty nice. That'll just fill me a bit more. Noodles is only really an appetizer. And just for those interested, this hotel was 500 for 2 people, €500 for 7 nights, and it is close to the centre, so pretty good here, you know. Big bathroom, big shower, bath itself, and that is called Beijing Putti Hotel. So yeah, pretty happy with this. And yeah guys, so that's just kind of my first impressions of Beijing, and quite impressed. So we're going to do other things like the Forbidden City, the Great Wall. I just kind of wanted to get a feel for the place, as I always do. In terms of price, the noodles was like €5 or less, and again you pay by Alipay. To give you the barcode and you just scan that, and that's how you do it. And internet, so I have an Irish SIM. It's in my phone. The person I'm with is from Hong Kong. I'm just hotspotting off there, but I heard if you get a Chinese SIM, a lot of stuff can be blocked. You know, it's called the Great Firewall. So social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp even can be booked or blocked. So maybe just get a VPN, but I think a Chinese SIM will still have the stuff blocked. I'm not 100% sure, but just be prepared if you're coming. Do your research on that. And yeah, so that's my first impressions of Beijing, guys. So stay tuned for a lot more videos here, and yeah, let's find some cool things to discover in the next couple of days. As always guys, thank you, and stay tuned for more.